Hey guys, welcome back. Today I just want to show you a bit of a grocery haul I did this month and share with you a few of my favorite regular sales. So I'll first start with Woolies. If you haven't discovered that Woolies has monthly sales, you have to check them out because their sales are quite insane. Woolies was known for being expensive, but that has changed in the past few months. They have wonderful regular sales every month end, and I never buy my groceries without swinging by Woolies to buy a few items. So I'll just share with you a few staples I always buy at Woolies every single month because they just seem to always be on sale. Usually 2.5 kg of sugar can go up to 40 rand nowadays, but Woolies have this for 36 rand. And I actually also love their regular potato crisp sales. They usually have 3 for 40, and I love the fact that most of the potato chips or crisps or whatever you want to call them most times don't have MSG because my daughter doesn't really react well to MSG, so that's why I love their crisps. So I went and bought the tortilla chips. You get 3 for 40 rand. This is a favorite in my house, so they usually have 2 for 40. If you purchase sour milk on a regular basis, you'll know that it usually sells for about 25 rand to 26 rand per bottle. But with Woolies sale, you get 2 for 42 rand. But if you have that loyalty card, it's actually 2 for 40. So for 42 rand is for regular customers. But if you have that card like I do, you'll get 2 for 40. So I got 4 packs. So you save generally around 6 rand. One of my absolute favorite sales that they have on a monthly basis is the tuna. That tuna is quite good, and you know that tuna can go up to about 16 rand per can. If this thing will focus, but that tuna in oil, they have it on sale. You get 5 tins for 60 rand, which is actually quite a bargain. What I also love is the baked beans. They give you 4 packs of baked beans at 36 rand. You also get 2 Lucky Star tins for, I believe it's 32 rand. I believe now the Lucky Star is retailing for up to 19 rand. So for getting 2 for 32 rand is actually quite a good bargain. So I got myself 4 of those. We enjoy having those with a bit of pasta. Not forgetting the famous regular monthly sale of pasta. I always stock up on this. Even if I still have some left, I'll make sure that I go, restock on it because we just love. You can just, especially if you've got kids, you can actually cook so many various meals with pasta, and pasta really stretches. You can eat 1 pack for 2 meals for a family of 4. So they have on sale a pack of 5 packs of pasta. You can choose between macaroni, spaghetti, or penne, or linguine. You just pick your choice and you choose 5 packs for 55 rand. And usually 1 pack, the Woolies pack, I believe, is usually 16 rand 99 or so. One of my favorites as well from Woolies, I really hope they don't stop making these sales because I swear to you, they are a lifesaver. I get the salad cream. They usually have 2 for, I believe it's 40 something, but I think this time they've increased. But I found, because I love this salad cream, usually the salad cream retails for around 30 rand, and they have 2 for 50 rand, I believe. So one other secret I'll give you from Woolies, I'm part of this wonderful group on Facebook that's called One Family One Stockpile. It's just a bunch of ladies in there who just give one another tips on saving and stockpiling on groceries. Somehow Woolies, at some point, I don't know what happens, items will ring at 0. I'll show you just now. So they'll share in there in that group that, hey guys, a certain item is now retailing at 0 at Woolies, and if you can find stock on that, you have to rush and go get it, and you pay absolutely nothing for that item. So if you can get stock, this happens on a regular basis on at Woolies. If somebody understands why that is, maybe leave in the comment section below and explain to the rest of us why sometimes other items at Woolies retail at 0. I'm trying to show you this slip so you can see that. Yeah, you see, so this should have costed me around 714, but I only paid 31 rand only because I had bananas in there. I also bought bananas, bulk bananas in that when I bought these capers at Woolies. But all the bottles of capers rang at 0. So I'd already known from that group that, you know, they'll tell you at different times that, you know, Woolies, a certain item is retailing at 0, and if you can get there on time while they still have stock. This item costs the capers. The capers, they are capers antipasti medium in vinegar. They retail for 54.99, and because I knew that they were gonna ring at 0, I went myself and I went and got myself 21 bottles. So I'll be enjoying beautiful salads with these capers, and I'll be trying to find out different recipes that I can make, and all these were for free. I should have paid 700 and something for all these bottles, but I believe it, in fact, I saved around 1,150 something, because I went to 2 different Woolies, and this was Woolies at Clearwater, and the other one was a different Woolies. I believe there I saved some because I still got some at 0 at the other Woolies. So I believe with these capers I generally saved around 1,150 rand or something like that. So I would normally buy capers, but because they're free generally, and they only expire next year in July. So because they're free, even though I'm not capers girl, I'll figure out a way of making meals out of this. So as you can see, that they're expiring July 2021, so that's still good for some time, and I'll figure out a way of enhancing my meals with those. So yes, this is like basically a Woolies plug. If you haven't discovered Woolies sales yet, I urge you, you know, start trying to pop in at Woolies now and then to look at that wonderful sales, because you save quite a lot. From then I went to Pick n Pay. Pick n Pay, I bought these 3 packs of bacon. They were on promotion for 3 packs at 70 rand. And as you know, if you've watched some of my my previous grocery hauls, you'll know that I prefer to buy my 2 liters in these packs instead of the bottles, only because you save quite a lot. With the fresh milk, if you buy in a bottle, it will cost you around, if it's cheap, around say 25 rand I believe, or if it's like really on sale, around 22 rand 99, but this were at 10 rand 90, which still brings it at 22, but it's because the 2 liters were around, I believe, 25 rand. And the cucumbers were in sale as well. It was 3 for 25 rand, but we already had some salad with the 3rd one. As soon as I arrived home, I got a pumpkin. It was 29 rand 99. I believe it was a good deal for a pumpkin this big. I got fresh kale. This kale is looking so fresh and nice. I got a bunch for 14 rand, and then they had the 100 deal. You know how they put veggies on sale for 100 rand for 4 packs. I got onions, green pepper, potatoes, as well as tomatoes for 100 rand. And then I actually prefer to buy my veggies at Fruit and Veg, but they're already closing up. It was quite late because the queues were insane and I couldn't get to Fruit and Veg on time. I ended up sticking with the Pick n Pay. I got myself some avos. The avos were also 29. And then they had chilies, packs of chilies for you bought 3 for 2. And I got myself some cream as well as Worcestershire sauce, and I live by smoked paprika. I cannot cook without this baby right here. It's quite expensive for the little box, because this box is, as you can see, it's just 50 grams, but this retails at around 30 rand. But because it transforms my meals so much, I can't live without this baby. They also had the Lancewood white cheddar, the 900 grams, for sale at 89, I believe. The normal price for this is now retailing at 112, I believe. So they had this reduced at 89. I also love that it comes with this. I already have one of these, and this just comes off so easily, and you can start storing your grate. If you want to store your cheese grated, you grate it in here and you can store it nicely in here. I'm glad I got this again because my old one is getting old. Yes, so that's my grocery haul. Obviously, before I go shopping, one of the best tips that I always try to, one of the best tips I've got, and I would urge you to do the same, is shop your cupboards first before you go, and look at what you really need so that you only replenish what you need. Almost forgot, I went by Discam as well, and I was complaining the other day that the kiddies toothpaste has gotten so expensive. I believe last month I bought it at Pick and Pay for 16 rand, and I got to Discam and this little pack was 12 rand 90, and they had a promotion going for 2 for 3, so you bought only 2, got 1 free. So I was quite excited because I could stockpile a bit for my son. Also had a promotion for a bath soap at 3 for, if I could remember, I'll have to check a slip. Was it 3 for 23? Oh, one was 19.19 or 9.99. Sorry, one was 9.99, and they had a promotion where you got 3 for 23. So I think that was a good save. And I think I'm going crazy with savings now because my husband was not really impressed. He does not use shower to shower. He uses Senex or Dove, and in fact he was a Senex guy, and because Dove started being on sale, I introduced him to Dove, and he wasn't really impressed, but he agreed and he started using it. And I got there now, and shower to shower had 2 deodorants for 20, I believe it was 22 or 23 rand, and because Dove and Senex were so expensive, I went ahead and brought him these, and it's like, oh no, not a new introduction now to deodorant. It's like, just give it a try, you might like it. And he's not very impressed, but hey, I got it, and I'll add to the stockpile with this, and when he needs one, he'll use it. So I also find that the Easy Waves is one of the most affordable things that I can buy that keep my curls popping. I'm a short hair girl, and sometimes I put in some curls. And the Easy Waves, this 2-pack is 29.99, and it keeps my curls popping, and it lasts quite a long time, just a little, and those curls come up. So this is one of the frugal buys on how I keep my hair going. So yeah, that's my grocery haul for this time. Even though I wish I could order online, I find that because I think it would be safer to order groceries online to stay away from the malls because of the COVID-19 infection rates. But I don't find the sales as well as if I go into the store myself. So what I try to do is go in the morning and make sure that I get there before a lot of people arrive. But this month it was just crazy. I got there early, but the queues were already so long. So I still go out, but I make sure I go in and out and do it as safely as possible. And as soon as I get home, I make sure that I put some water, some warm water with a bit of, the water is dirty because it's already done its job there. Put warm water, some bleach or some alcohol, some 90% rubbing alcohol, and I give everything a nice wipe down before we store it in the cupboards. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.